What's a yield?
It's a graph that shows how interest rates change based on how long you lend money. For the x-axis is time, and the y-axis is the interest rate. So it's like seeing how much interest I'll get if I lend my money for different time periods. Exactly. And the curve helps us understand what's happening in the economy.
Here's a normal yield curve. See how it slopes upwards?
Yeah, why does it go up?
Because when you lend money for a longer time, you usually want a higher return, right? That's because there's more risk over time, so people expect higher interest on long-term loans.
Got it. More time means more interest because there's more risk.
Whoa, now it's going down. What's going on here?
That's called an inverted yield curve. It happens when long-term interest rates are lower than short-term ones, which is unusual. It can signal that people expect the economy to slow down or even go into a recession.
Oh, so when it flips, things might be going downhill.
Exactly. Investors rush to buy long-term bonds because they think the future is uncertain, pushing down long-term rates.
So why is the curve usually upward sloping?
Because lending money for a longer time means more risk, like inflation or changes in the economy. Investors want to be compensated for taking on that extra risk.
So more time equals more risk equals more interest.
Exactly. That's why a healthy economy usually has an upward sloping curve.
And when the curve is inverted, it signals trouble?
Yes, an inverted curve often predicts a recession. Investors expect the economy to weaken, so they prefer long-term, safer bonds over short-term ones.
So when it flips, we should prepare for rough times.
That's right. Many recessions have been preceded by an inverted yield curve.
Okay, but where do I actually find these yield curves?
You can check the U.S. Treasury website or financial news sites like Bloomberg. They show current bond yields, and from there, you can plot the yield curve.
So bond yields form the curve based on different time periods.
Exactly. Short-term bonds give you the short end of the curve, and long-term bonds show the long end.
Okay, I get what the curve is, but how do we use it?
Great question. The yield curve helps investors and businesses predict what's coming. A normal curve means growth, a flat curve shows uncertainty, and an inverted curve might warn of a recession.
So it's like a tool to plan ahead?
Exactly.
It helps us make better decisions about investing or saving based on what the economy might do next.
All right, Tetsuya. I learned that the yield curve shows interest rates over time.